And we're live. Hey friends, how has everyone been? I'm super excited to be here today with y'all. This day, I thought we could do something different and super fun. So, we are gonna be doing an ASMR sesh. Just keeping it super chill, have good vibes, relax, and let's get comfortable and get some work done. My name is Sab. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, thanks for sharing your time. So, first I want to say that I'm so sad that we didn't have the time to be together yesterday. I took the better part of the day trying to figure out how to set up music in the stream, and it was super complicated, but I'm very happy that I got that going because I wanted to have a stream where you guys could have something more interesting to look at, to hear. So that's why I was setting it all up yesterday. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. Having said that, I'm gonna start our Pomodoro timer because I want to go into our daily scrum and just talk a little bit about what we did yesterday, the things that we were focused on, the things that were the most important part of our workday, and just share with everyone in the chat. So for me, it was definitely setting up the audio for the stream, setting up the music and different channels. I definitely didn't expect it to take so long, but that's over. And for today, I'm planning to pick up some of the user stories that I had relegated yesterday. Specifically, I want to work on a timeline so that I can better prepare all the different sprints that I'll work at in the coming weeks. And yeah, I think that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. And it'll be enough. I'm also gonna try to adjust my audio here because I'm not sure if I'm speaking too softly or too loudly. So, okay, I can hear myself a little bit better. I'm gonna pause the music just for a second because I want to make sure that you guys can listen to my voice. Okay. I can hear myself clearly, so you guys probably can too. I'm gonna resume the audio. But yeah, today I just want to focus on that timeline. I want to focus on putting user stories into my backlog and using the Canva board that we set up on Monday. I also want to make this a little bit more interactive, and I'm really eager to talk with some of you guys who might have a problem at work. Maybe you have a very important project or a problem with someone in your team that you want to get through and you want to resolve. So I'll be happy to coach some of you guys through all of that. But this is mostly gonna be a very chill work session, and yeah, I just wanna create an environment where we can all work together and have something interesting to listen to. So having said that, I'll just jump to the actual daily scrum part of it all, which is that I see no real blockers for the work ahead, and that I'm excited just get started. So I will proceed to go over through just a 30-minute Pomodoro so we can actually get some work done. And while we're at it, feel free to get a really nice beverage, something that you really enjoy drinking, and get comfortable. And let's have a good time working together. Oh, I see that some friends have joined the chat. Hello, friends. Thanks for being here and sharing your time to work together. If you have any questions that you want to talk through about your work or your day, I'd be happy to talk and go through some solutions so that we can grow together. But this will be a very laid-back work session, so feel free to get comfortable and just share the space to work together. Sorry about the ads, friends. Perhaps if I have some success with the short-form content that I'm planning to release in the following weeks, maybe we can pay for a little YouTube Premium subscription and not have to deal with all that nonsense. I thought was a great idea to add was a little glossary of different terms that you come across, so your brain can familiarize itself with some technical ways of saying things, because I think it's important to be precise in communication. So, for example, the way of working backwards to complete a specific project by a date, it's called backward scheduling or backward planning. And I want to make that a more routinely used word in my vocab. So I'm going to make an effort to review all these terms that I think I'll be using on the daily in a couple months. And I encourage you to do something like that and keep a little note, a little record of new important words that come up in your day-to-day life. looks like our Pomodoro timer has rang for a little 5-minute break, friends. How is everyone doing today? I hope your work sessions are coming up very productive and that you are achieving all the goals that you have set yourself up to. For today, I'm having a good time creating this timeline. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of more perspective of the different things that I think are important to know about business and managing relationships and just trying to construct all the different important things to be successful in business. I think it's a lot to juggle, and I think that it can be overwhelming if you're not actively thinking about it, because you're taught so many different things, but putting them into action, unless you're an entrepreneur, I think it's easy to compartmentalize your knowledge into very specific tasks or areas. And sure, being a subject matter expert is super important if you want to specialize in something. But I also think it's important to build an overview of how businesses are managed and what it takes to be successful or to make a business be successful. So, yeah, I think building pet projects, I think that working for something that you want to actually do and thinking of ways you can monetize that or share with others, whatever makes you feel comfortable and fulfills you personally. I think there's a lot you can apply from business to making those projects, those dreams, a reality and learning along the way. But just doing things haphazardly or ad hoc, I think that there's a better way. You can definitely structure things if you have a clear goal in mind, and that's important. It's important to set yourself what are the goals that you're reaching for, that you're striving, and after that, things just fall down by their own weight. So I'm super excited about this and about starting to actually deliver on all these sprints. I am a little bit overwhelmed about all of the different kinds of skills and little tasks and activities that you can wrap your mind around to for just a little over 2 months. But I'm confident that once I lay down all of these things, I'll be able to prioritize and be way more comfortable with a lot of these things. Also, I think that just being comfortable with agile processes is the main goal after all. And just by doing things, I think that gets you a long way, a very long way. So I'm excited for all of this. But do feel free to tell me a little bit about the things that you're working on, the things that you are excited to get done, and perhaps I can share a little bit of my perspective, and I'd be happy to help you just a little bit with that. Having said that, guys, let's kick our Pomodoro timer and get focused once again. It seems like something happened with the YouTube music app, so sorry about that, friends. Take a minute to see what's happening. Hopefully I can get this resolved. I did spend pretty much like 16 hours yesterday just trying to understand how to set up the different audio sources and outputs. So I should be able to get this working again. Just a minute. That is super weird. Nothing seems to be wrong on my end of the settings for the audio, the outputs. Everything is looking fine, but for some reason, YouTube is being really stubborn here. So I'll try playing something on the browser, but let's see. Hopefully, this isn't too loud or distracting for you guys. Please let me know if the volume is too loud. It is super hard to try to set the audio settings just right in OBS. So yeah, hopefully this works. For now at least.
Denk ich immer noch an dich. Heute bist du nicht mehr da, jetzt ist das Rampenlicht. Tausende von Narben hab ich nun in meinem Gesicht. Farbe in der Haut, ja diesen Schmerz, den hab nur ich. I think we are different. Our love was so magnificent. I tried so hard to know if I could ever go. I think I broke myself. I think I went through hell. 'Cause I tried our love. Your love was way above. Du bist nicht mehr da und ich will, dass du weißt, ja die Liebe am Arsch und die Herzen sind kalt. Ja, ich bin heute allein und doch sag ich dir eins, gib das hier jetzt auf, denn wir sind nicht mehr zwei. Hab mich grad verliebt und doch war ich dir fern. Gibst mir einen Hieb und ich sehe einen Stern. Es brennt noch das Licht, doch es ist weit entfernt. Die Liebe vergeht, doch ich fühle den Schmerz. Ich will dich nie mehr sehen, ja, ich werde es nie verstehen. Warum willst du von mir gehen? Es kann sich nicht alles um mich drehen. We are different. Our love was so magnificent. I tried so hard to know as far I could ever go. I think I broke myself.
Wow, wow. Did you guys? Is my audio choppy? It seems like something's happened to the audio feedback. Try resetting and see if that helps. What about now? I don't know what happened. But I'll probably need to restart the stream. That's unfortunate. Maybe I'll just try. Close and exile. Sorry about that. Okay, unfortunately, friends, it seems I'll have to restart the stream. I don't know why the audio is choppy like that, but I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in a bit.